Brought to you by the new BTC. Fiber is here. Faster, stronger, more reliable. Together, we are unstoppable. Switch today.
Coming up in the Bahamas tonight, the weekend edition, the Prime Minister standing on his word to meet with union leaders this National Heroes Day Monday. Plus, the Culture Minister firing back at comments made by the opposition leader over the decision to return the National Junkanoo Parades into the hands of the National Junkanoo Committee. And the Joe Farrington Road Improvement Project set to be completed by month's end. The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition, starts now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. I'm LaDawn Davis. The Office of the Prime Minister confirming that although this Monday is observed as a National Heroes Day holiday, Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis will keep his word and meet with officials of the unions representing civil servants and teachers across this country. It was this past Wednesday when Bahamas Public Services Union and the Bahamas Union of Teachers officials marched from the Old City Market Center on Market Street to Parliament Square on Bay Street to let the government know that they want to receive the outstanding funds owed to them. Upon his arrival to the House of Assembly, Prime Minister Davis walked directly to the protesters and assured them that he will meet with the union leaders on Monday and they will be paid before Christmas. This is a developing story we will continue to follow. Those tariffs imposed while officials at the Ministry of Labor and Public Service will be busy compiling the information the Prime Minister will need at the table on Monday when he reviews the concerns of public service and the teachers' unions. While Labor and Public Service Minister, the Honorable Pia Glover Roll, is standing by her hardworking team, she expressed heartfelt gratitude to them by offering these words of inspiration.
Don't be discouraged because the minister isn't doing the work. The minister is leading the charge, but the public servants at the Ministry of Public Service, the team leaders, the team members, the Public Service Commission, who are doing the work of legacy issues, thousands of files. We are currently displaced. We are moving from one building that's being renovated into a new building. Yet the work continues. No work has stopped at the Ministry of Public Service. So I want to say to my team at the Ministry of Public Service, thank you for your work. Be not discouraged. Be not dismayed. Don't be moved or shaken. Continue doing the work for the people. This is who we are working for. This is who we will continue to work for.
The Bahamas Grid Company is reporting major progress in its $130 million foundational grid upgrade project. According to the company's first progress metrics report, outages have dropped sharply and service quality has increased for thousands of customers. The project, running 28% ahead of schedule, includes the installation of 144 hurricane-grade steel poles, reconductoring of more than 150,000 feet of transmission lines, and the construction of 3 new substations. Smart technology upgrades are also credited with an 86% reduction in power outages connected to advanced devices known as Intelli-rupters. Bahamas Grid Company officials boast that the improvements are creating a stronger, more resilient power systems for homes and businesses across the capital. Those tariffs imposed by the United States has shined the spotlight on the need to explore trade diversification. It's an area of concern within the country's healthcare sector, particularly as it relates to where we get our medications from. Newly elected president of the Bahamas Pharmaceutical Union and a pharmacist with more than 2 decades of experience, Dr. Marvin Smith says, while the Bahamas should look elsewhere from Europe and North America, it must also be careful to avoid places where the regulatory framework is subpar. He recommends Asia as a good place to start.
These countries come to us, to PAHO and some other people, and they come to the Bahamas in their nice suits, and you think that's how it is. I go to these places, okay, where their quote-unquote regulatory system is a building on wooden stilts, okay? Let's be clear about it. What we need to be looking toward is Asia, particularly India. India is the #1 producer of medicines in the country, and most of what you see out of the U.S. is only packaged in the U.S. It's pre-made in India. The FDA, the Food and Drug Administration for the U.S., has more inspectors in India than they do in the entire United States. All right? We need to be looking to talk to countries like India and creating memorandums of understanding that allow those products here directly without some of the middlemen in some of the other territories, all right? And that will keep pricing down, but also give us good quality products.
Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg, is dismissing criticism from Free National Movement leader Michael Pintard, who called his ministry's decision to transfer control of the National Junkanoo Parades from the Junkanoo Corporation of the Providence to the National Junkanoo Committee politically heavy-handed. Boleg suggests Pintard is pandering, flat out saying he's looking for votes. The opposition leader suggested that the JCMP be allowed to manage the parades because it is so late in the year that hold a National Junkanoo Conclave in January to address outstanding issues.
He's making this political. This is not political. There's a democratic process that took place. That's what I think that happened, and I think we need to understand the democratic process. The groups decided, not the ministry, not the minister. And if the opposition leader will be true to himself and stop looking for brownie points to try to win an election, he will understand that if a democratic process takes place the day tomorrow, if we call a general election and it takes place the day tomorrow, you think if the coalition wins the government, what we can say? Call a next election? That don't make sense to me. I think he's looking for love in the wrong places.
Now, as you just mentioned, the National Junkanoo Committee has been charged with managing National Junkanoo Parades, which includes the upcoming Boxing and New Year's Day Junkanoo Parades right here in the capital. Parades Management Committee Chairman Douglas Hanna assures that he and his deputy Calvin Green will lead a safe and well-organized parade.
This includes planning for the execution of effective crowd control, emergency services, and managing potential hazards. We will endeavor to ensure the execution of the logistical coordinates, which include managing the parade route, traffic control, street closures set up before the parade, and removal. We're going to need to re-emphasize that to everyone. Removal of parade elements.
Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture, the Honorable Mario Boleg, announced there will be a festival approach to this year's Junkanoo Parades. Festivals Committee Chairman Anthony Bostwick anticipates bringing business to bay during the festival season that starts from December 18th to January 1st.
365 days of the year, Junkanoo should be on Bay Street, not just 2 days. This festival encompasses tourism having 2 days of events. Then Tourism Development Corporation will bring probably the food trucks, Bites on Bay. We'll have that as a part of the festival. We are also talking to the religious leaders, one of the religious leaders, about even having a national service during this holiday season. We want to make sure that we bring our cruise ship partners back to the table. We want to bring the downtown stakeholders back to the table. The minister has mandated that one of the things we do in terms of getting positive spin-off is that we can create an environment where Junkanoos are key stakeholders.
And still to come, girls ran the world today. You're watching The Bahamas Tonight, the weekend edition.
Hello, bonjour, hola, hello, ciao.
No matter where your passport takes you, BTC roaming keeps you effortlessly connected. Enjoy seamless calls, lightning-fast data, and affordable roaming across the globe. No SIM swaps, no stress. Just one network, working everywhere. So go ahead, explore the world, and still be just a call away from home.
A digital wave is making its mark across the Bahamas. From Grand Bahama to Anagua, Bahamians are embracing smarter ways to pay. The Pay Fast, Live Digital campaign, launched by the Central Bank of the Bahamas and the Clearing Banks Association, is bringing safe, fast, and convenient payment solutions to every island, from online banking to mobile wallets.
We had an incredible turnout, so it gave us an opportunity to have a conversation that they can also be a part of and appreciate.
Remember, people over 60 And around 60, the fear that you talk about, we understand, and we have persons to be able to assist with that.
I learned that digital banking is going to be one of the biggest ways that us as Bahamian kids will benefit in the future.
It has to start somewhere, and this is a good start.
We're empowering communities, one town hall at a time. For families, for businesses, for you. Let's live digital.
This October, the Baha Mar Culinary and Arts Festival returns, October 22nd through 26th. Experience world-class cuisine from top chefs and immerse yourself in extraordinary art and celebrate the culture of the Bahamas. And on Friday, October 24th, global superstar Lenny Kravitz takes the stage for an unforgettable concert. The Baha Mar Culinary and Arts Festival. Savor the world, celebrate the Bahamas. Tickets at bahamarfestival.com.
It's Bahamas' biggest night this November 1st. Join Alliance Promotions, YBE Promotions, Bahamas Ministry of Tourism, and Bahamas Air as they present the Fall in Love 90s R&B Concert Series at the National Stadium Ground, performing for the first time. Tyrese comes to Bahamas to deliver an unforgettable performance. Also performing R&B sensation Uncle Sam. Get ready for Deborah Cox. The Fall in Love 90s R&B Concert Series, Saturday, November 1st at the National Stadium Ground. Nassau. Tyrese, Uncle Sam, and Deborah Cox. Advance tickets are available now at all Cash and Go locations. Or log on to cashandgobahamas.com. For info, call 242-427-8111 or call 242-357-0116. Be there.
Some good news for residents concerned about the incomplete roadworks and water improvement project on Joe Farrington Road. Water and Sewage Corporation's Deputy General Manager Cyprian Gibson recently telling ZNS News that despite the challenges, the project should be completed in a matter of weeks.
We know it's a big project. We anticipate primarily by the end of this month, we should commence the transition from the new main that has been laid and to tie in all of the other customers. And so that process continues to move along, and we're looking forward to that. Shortly thereafter, our Ministry of Works, because we coordinated with them, they are ready to go once our works are completed. So shortly thereafter will be the road paving.
A British Airways aircraft serving the Cayman Islands and Bahamas route was struck by lightning last night while approaching Nassau. Cayman Islands reports state the incident allegedly knocked out one of the plane's engines, leaving the plane grounded for safety inspections. The incident reportedly while the aircraft was flying at 13,000 feet, just a few miles from the Lynden Pinling International Airport. The article quoted passengers reported hearing a loud bang accompanied by a white flash that illuminated the plane's left side. The aircraft landed safely and all passengers were evacuated into the terminal without incident. It now remains grounded while maintenance crews conduct a thorough inspection as a precautionary measure. ZNS News is following up on this incident with aviation officials. A man who reportedly set a 36-year-old Grand Bahama man on fire Saturday is in custody this evening, being questioned by Grand Bahama police. Authorities report that they learned about the incident sometime after 10 o'clock yesterday morning in the Bartlett Hill area of 8 Mile Rock. When officers got there, they located the alleged suspect who had reportedly been attacked by unknown individuals after allegedly setting the victim ablaze. The suspect was transported to the 8 Mile Rock Clinic for medical treatment. The victim is being treated for multiple injuries at the 8 Mile Rock Clinic, including second-degree burns to his face, back, head, upper shoulders, and arms. Both individuals are known to the police and reportedly suffer from mental health issues. An investigation into this matter continues. St. John's College was utilized as a safe space for open and honest dialogue about mental health yesterday, which was observed as World Mental Health Day. Organizers say this comes at a crucial time as more young people are struggling with stress, anxiety, and emotional burnout. Here's Wes Calix Forbes.
The National Youth Embassy and the Bahamas National Youth Ambassadors Corps are putting the spotlight on the importance of mental well-being among young people, tackling conversations around mental health, wellness, and suicide awareness head on.
From the 2023 Global School Health Survey that was conducted, we realized that 1 in 5 students attempted suicide, 1 in 4 made a plan, and then more than 1 in 5, they thought about suicide before. And so this is a lingering issue that has persisted. There's also been statistics on high consumption of alcohol and drugs. So we felt it was important to address all of those things in the beginning and talk about ways to create solutions, and then also come up with policy recommendations, activities to be done in school.
The National Youth Ambassador Amber Turner shared that this initiative shouldn't end here, insisting that the conversation around mental health must remain progressive and intentional, especially amongst the nation's youth.
Don't be afraid to speak up and seek help. There are resources out there. There are people that are willing to listen to you and willing to help. It's no longer a taboo topic. So if you feel that you are having mental health challenges or thinking about suicide, that people are out there and there are resources to help you.
St. John's College Principal Quinn McCartney emphasized how the school adopted a holistic approach to mental health.
The team of 5 guidance counselors here at St. John's College. We also have a consultant psychologist, so if things are a bit beyond their scope, we can pair them up free of charge for 3 sessions with a professional, Dr. Richard Adley, who will come in and talk to them, or will have a see them in their sessions. And so we see and we look at the family. So it's not just the individual, it's not just the student, but we also have sessions with their families as well, because it takes a village to sort of make sure that they're okay.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Wes Calix Forbes.
Thanks a lot, Wes. Well, today is observed as the International Day of the Girl Child, and young women here in the capital began celebrating yesterday by attending the annual Straw Ink event held at the Super Club's Breezes. Under the theme, The Girl I Am, The Change, their focus this year is girls on the front lines of crisis. The young women heard words of encouragement and inspiration from wife of the Prime Minister, Anne Marie Davis, who shared that many girls around the world do not have the freedom to speak, think, or move as girls do here in the Bahamas. She implored the young ladies to empower themselves.
We have crises here too. We have storms and we have fierce hurricanes due to climate change. We have gender inequality and we have gender violence, social injustice, and personal challenges. But guess what? You have the power to respond to all these crises we have here in our Bahamas. You have the power to respond, to lead, and to make a difference right here at home. And you can stand in the front line of these crises and make a difference.
The Prime Minister's wife also inspired the girls to remain resilient despite the challenges they face.
You are problem solvers, you are leaders, and you are advocates, okay? So, to the girls here today, let me speak to you directly for a minute. You are more powerful than you realize, you know, because every choice you make is an act of courage. And every moment that you stand up for what is right, it shapes not only your life, but the world around you.
Don't you move. Sports is up next with Eugene Stewart.
Diet-friendly special.
Introducing the Focal Smart Pass app that helps you to fuel up faster. Here's how it works. Download the app on the App Store or get it on Google Play and create your profile with payment details. Visit your nearest Shell station, open the app, scan the pump's QR code, select your payment amount, and begin fueling. Say goodbye to cash and cards because the Focal Smart Pass offers secure and convenient payment options right at your fingertips. Download Focal Smart Pass now and fuel up faster today.
Tired of looking at the same old kitchen? Step 1. Our talented recommended designer Mark crafts a custom design just for you. Step 2. Once your design is ready, CBS Bahamas makes ordering effortless. Your dream kitchen is within reach. Step 3. Our recommended installers bring your vision to life, ensuring every detail is perfectly in place. Sit back and relax as your dream space becomes a reality. Visit cbsbahamas.com and start bringing your home improvement dreams to life today.
During Little Caesars Carnival of Specialties, you're gonna want to try everything. Like wearing a Balloon Man costume?
Or turning into a tuba?
No! Like trying all the varieties from the Carnival of Specialties at a special price for a limited time, only at Little Caesars.
For just $13 VAT inclusive, get it now at Little Caesars Oaksfield, Carmichael Road, East Street South, Charles Saunders Highway, and Prince Charles in the One East Plaza.
Pizza.
Comfort Suites Paradise Island is the best-kept secret in the Bahamas. Located directly next door to the Atlantis Resort, you'll receive all the privileges of an Atlantis guest with all the benefits of a Comfort Suite stay. Enjoy everything Atlantis has to offer, including Aquaventure Water Park, plus all the amenities of Comfort Suites. Free Wi-Fi, free breakfast daily, and kids stay, play, and eat free. Visit ComfortSuitesPI.com.
Welcome to your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Well, the Catholic Board of Education continues their basketball season right here in the capital. The Loyola Hall Gym on Gladstone Road was the venue for last night's matchups. The Xavier's Lower School Giants went up against the St. Thomas More Sparks as the Giants kept good ball movement and good defense to take charge of all 4 quarters. In the end, it would be the Giants stomping on the Sparks 22-2.
But besides basketball, we just try and do teamwork stuff. You know, we'll help each other together, you know, on and off the court. So get them a little family time where they get to love each other. You know, that way they'll put it on the court as well. It's all about sharing the ball. They share off the court, they share on the court.
On the boys' side, a very back-and-forth matchup between the St. Cecilia Strikers and the Shockers of St. Francis. St. Cecilia's would keep ahead with a 1-0 lead while the Shockers found a way to fight back. From the free throw line, the Shockers bounced their way to victory, closing this one out 9-7.
We started off slow. A lot of the guys were timid when they were coming on the court. They were very timid. A lot of things the way going, especially on defense. If we try to make an impact on defense, especially after last week's loss. So, but we pull off the win. That's mostly what matters.
In cross-country news, the William Knucklehead Johnson cross-country meet taking place earlier this morning on the campus of St. Augustine's College. Various schools and divisions were represented. We hear from organizer Rupert Gardner.
Cross-country is growing. The more cross-country we have in the country, the better we'll be able to look at the future athletes.
And that's been your Saturday Sports Check. I'm Eugene Stewart. Enjoy your weekend.
For hurricane season, we got impact windows and doors. For protection, just come to our store. Plus we got tiles to pretty up your walls and your floors. We'll help you brighten up for that big bad storm. Porcelain tiles, blank tiles, mosaic tiles, a variety of styles. Before teens get right, they gotta be rough. That's why we got the best deals in the whole Bahamas. Hey, hey.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here sitting in our amazing studio. Well, I'm preparing for my new show coming this fall. In Depth with Mukesh Lapinder is a Sunday magazine-style show with timely investigations and deep explorations into the country's ills and triumphs. So join me on Sundays at 10 a.m. this fall for long-form and engaging conversations. And remember, only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
I don't know, but there's all kinds of cars in this parking lot. You ain't even know where to park. Again, just don't park in the, look at this way. Like, you ain't get nowhere to go. Don't park, just don't park in the handicap spot. Yeah, there's handicap. No, man, you can't park in the handicap spot. I ain't gonna be that long. I ain't gonna be that long. Handicap spot, boy, what's going on, dog? I tell you we shouldn't park here now. This way park here, bro. I tell you we shouldn't park here. Don't get one of these things. My bar big broke, and he got a sticker inside. This ain't this mod though. We gotta move. This is a handicap spot. Let's go. We gotta move. Don't. We can move right now. Sorry.
Be considerate. Don't use disabled parking spaces without a decal in your vehicle. This message is brought to you by the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities.
The DRM Authority 2025 Official Hurricane Shelter List. New Providence Community Center, Blake Road. Samuel and Cornelia Williams Community Center, the Salvation Army, Meadow Street. Reverend Dr. O.A. Pratt Educational Building, St. John's Native Baptist Church, Augusta and Meeting Street. The Remnant Tabernacle Praise reserved for Aftermath, Carmichael Road. Epworth Hall, Ebenezer Methodist Church for use by homeless and persons with physical disabilities, Shirley Street. St. Barnabas Church, Wolf and Blue Hill Roads. Maranatha Seventh-day Adventist Church, Prince Charles Drive, the Salvation Army, Mackey Street, Pilgrim Baptist Temple, St. James Street, New Bethlehem Baptist Church, Independence Drive, Hillview Seventh-day Adventist Church, Tony Williams Darling Highway, Agape Full Gospel Baptist Church, Kennedy Subdivision, New Dimension Ministries, Joe Farrington Road, Church of God Convention Center, Joe Farrington Road, Berea Seventh-day, Blue Hill Road South, Canon Neil E. Roach Hall, Holy Cross Anglican Church, Highbury Park, Ebenezer Mission Baptist, Charles Vincent Street, St. Mary's Hall, Fox Hill on top of the hill, Epiphany Anglican Church, Prince Charles Drive.
And it's time now for a check on tonight's weather forecast. Diane Dorsett joins us in studio with the latest temperatures. Good evening, Diane.
Thanks, Adan. Let's take a look at what's happening in the tropics. Jerry is finally pulling away from the northern Leeward Islands tonight, and some gradual weakening is expected over the next few days. Now, over in the central Atlantic, we're also watching two areas of potential tropical development, but for now, the chances remain on the low side. Still, it's a time of year, so we'll be keeping a close eye and keeping you updated if anything changes. Outside our studios this evening, we're seeing a temperature of 82 degrees. Winds are west-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity is at 83%, and pressure is standing at 29.69 inches, or 1,005.6 millibars. And across the Family Islands, here's a look at those temperatures. In the northwest Bahamas, Freeport City, Green Turtle Key, and Alistown, Bimini at 80 degrees. Marsh Harbor, Abaco, 79. Bullocks Harbor, 76. Moving down to the central Bahamas, Harbor Island and Fresh Creek, Central Andrews at 80 degrees. Roxanne and Luther, 84. Camp Space, South Andrews and Block Point, Exuma, 85 degrees. Arthurstown, Kidd Island, San Salvador, Rumkey, 88. Georgetown, Exuma, at 89 degrees. And for our southernmost islands, we've got 89 in Ragged Island, Clarence Sound and Crooked Island. Betsy Bay and Acklands, 90 degrees. Matthew, Tainagua, 87. And for the Turks and Caicos Islands, 89 degrees. Now for your boating forecast. If you're heading out on the water in the northwest Bahamas tonight or tomorrow, expect southwest to west winds between 12 and 18 knots with seas around 3 to 5 feet. The tide will be high just after midnight at 12:07 and low again around 6:15 tomorrow morning. Now in the southeast Bahamas, winds will be south to southwest at 10 to 15 knots with seas 2 to 4 feet. Our satellite picture shows a bit of troughing hanging around the northwest and the central Bahamas. That's been helping to trigger a few showers and thunderstorms through tonight. So for tonight, you can expect partly cloudy and breezy conditions with a couple of thunderstorms, especially early, and a temperature of 76 degrees. And tomorrow, partly sunny, a couple of thunderstorms in the morning, followed by a thunder shower in spots in the afternoon, and a temperature of 86 degrees. Now looking ahead to the extended weather forecast, tomorrow brings a mix of sunshine and the passing clouds. Then we'll see a few more showers and thunderstorms pop up on Monday, but after that, things start to shape up nicely with beautiful weather returning for the rest of the week. Back over to you, LaDawn.
Thanks a lot, Diane. And that's a look at stories making news this evening. For all of us here at ZNS, I'm LaDawn Davis. Make it a great evening, everyone.
At the Sidney Poitier Bridge, I'm Kaylin Green. This is ZNS.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, you would see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
The thought of colon cancer never really crossed my mind until 2019, when a very good friend of mine was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. I was shocked. Everybody was shocked because he was a picture of perfect health. He was young, athletic, successful, and full of life. Many of us are still in disbelief. I started to question my own health because if it happened to him, surely it could happen to me. Then came the fear, the anxiety, and everything else in between. Facing your own mortality is very sobering. But for me, I decided right then to have a colonoscopy. And I'm glad I did.
Colon cancer is the third most common cancer diagnosed in Bahamian men and women. Fortunately, almost all colon cancers are preventable. A colonoscopy or some other appropriate form of colon cancer screening is recommended for everyone over the age of 45. During a colonoscopy, we can detect and remove colon polyps that may grow and later become colon cancers. Don't wait until you develop symptoms, such as blood in your stool, abdominal pain, a significant change in your bowel habits, or unintentional weight loss. These may all be indications of a severe problem that requires immediate attention. If you're over the age of 45 or have any of those symptoms, talk to your doctor about the benefits of colon cancer screening today.
Hi, Ma.
Hi.
How'd you do?
I got 35 people to sign up.
Hey, that's great. Wait a minute, Ma. 3 of these people are dead.
Who are they gonna tell? Hi.
Oh, hi, Blanche.
There you go.
Blanche, you've been gone 3 hours and you only got one guy to sign this petition?
Well, give me a chance to freshen up and change clothes. I'll get you another one. Girls, I've got some bad news. I couldn't get Mrs. Claxton to sign the petition. Oh, no, and that tree's on her property.
If she doesn't support the petition, the city will chop that tree down for sure.
I know it doesn't make any sense. Why would she want to cut down that gorgeous 200-year-old oak tree? Because Frida Claxton is a miserable, vile, scum-sucking crank who gives nice old ladies like me a bad name.